Thank you for tuning in to another Bob's Pro Shop video ball review. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new Storm Absolute. The Absolute features a new cover stock coming in with the R2S Deep Hybrid. The weight block is a Sentinel core, factory finish ice reactor gloss as we've seen a lot of the Pro balls. Fragrance is orange cream soda, and the ball color is kind of like a copper black, a little bit of a green emerald type. Pretty sharp looking ball. 15 pounds. We have an RG of 248, a diff of 050, and an intermediate diff of 021. The Absolute is the first single density asymmetric core in the Storm line since the Lucid, so actually pretty excited about that. I know a lot of people that are excited about that have been coming in the shop. Later on in the video, we're going to compare the Absolute with the Phase 5. I do know the Phase 5 is symmetrical, obviously, but the Phase 5 gives me kind of a similar shape in the middle lane as the Absolute does, so I do want to look at that a little bit later on. But as for the Absolute, it's a big asymmetrical piece, but it's not supernova, it's not nova strength, it's not gem strength. It's kind of that next step down where it blends the asymmetrical pieces with the higher end symmetrical pieces. So I think that's where it's going to fall in your bag. So that's why I want to compare it with the Phase 5 as well. With the Absolute being launched at the same time as the Revenant, obviously the Revenant's going to get the bulk of the attention, but I don't think anybody should really be overlooking the Absolute. I do like what I see from the Absolute right now. It's a great game one ball for me in those high friction centers. The Absolute kind of just skates down the front parts of the lane, but the R2S Deep Hybrid does pick up the mid lane really well. And then as a change of direction, you can see it definitely retains its energy before it drives through the pins. With this being the first time that we see R2S Deep Hybrid, I really like the way that it slows down in the middle lane and it blends out that wet and dry that you typically get from your house shots. R2S Deep is definitely something that I can see the R&D team using a lot more future down the line. I think it would be really good on like an IQ Tour block. I think that's where this would really shine. Something that would make a really good house shot ball, a middle of the road ball. I think R2S Deep Hybrid is here to stay. R2S Deep Pearl, I assume, is going to be down the line. But I do think it's a good cover stock, and I think it blends really well with this Absolute. I think the Absolute and the Phase 5 complement each other really well. With how similar the shape is down lane, I think that you could start with the Absolute game one. You can maybe switch to that Phase 5 and stay in the same area with very minor adjustments. And, you're not really giving up a couple frames to find the new spot. I feel like the Phase 5 will keep you in that same area, and you'll be able to continue your scoring throughout the night. The Storm Absolute releases on January 17th, so stop at your local pro shop or your Storm VIP pro shop to get them pre-ordered. Once again, as always, thanks for tuning in to a Bob's Pro Shop video ball review. If you can, take a chance to like us on Facebook and subscribe to the YouTube and Instagram channels to stay up to date with all of our videos. Thanks.